Hello, good morning. It is March 25th, 2021. And as you can see, I did not exercise again today. That's okay. Still a little off. And, we just have to allow ourselves to be exactly where we are in the moment that we're in. So, top of the morning, top of the morning. It's not really. I've been up for a little bit. I've done a couple of videos. I've deleted a few. Um, then I was chatting with my eldest, and yeah, I got dressed and all the things. So hi, here I am. Good morning. And Doctor Who, a Dalek. Yes. That's one show I wish I could find on Netflix, Canadian Netflix. I hear it's on the US Netflix, but no, no, not on any of the formats that I use for viewing shows. It's not available. I did look into purchasing it from Amazon, like all of the series. Um, it's not cheap. So maybe another day. Okay, so I'm still struggling with this knitting machine that I was so intrigued I had to have. Yeah. Well, turns out that I do understand the things that I'm learning through tutorials and reading things and struggling though. Oh, still haven't knit anything. I can get the um, cast on first few rows, first two actually, excuse me. And then by the third row starts dropping yarn and not behaving properly. So I finally found a troubleshooting list out there in the interweb. And it's amazing if you put certain words into your search engine, everything but what you're looking for will come up. So troubleshoot I finally just put that out there, not it won't weave, it won't do this, it won't do that, it won't. Finally I just said, okay, troubleshooting the Singer 360K Memomatic knitting machine. Well, my goodness, the list was pages. Pages. So turns out that are your brushes clean? Yes. Yes, I did all that. So I went back, okay, and I've done all that. So these are here this way. These are the brushes that mount onto the carriage and run on the outside of the needles. So yes, I cleaned all the brushes. Okay, all the brushes, and there's another brush in here, right? So I cleaned them all out. Yes, the brushes are clean and free. They look to be in okay shape. I mean, I honestly don't know what they look like new, so they look okay. That's when you something rattling under the hood and you pop the hood and you look under the hood and kind of touch a few things and wiggle a few things and poke a few things and then you go, it looks clear. Like looks clear. Okay, so they look okay. And then the carriage I literally took off and do this in front of you and I wish I would not. Goodness. Anyway, um so there was one page, one website, it said don't take the carriage off no matter what. Something to do with the alignments and things and anyway, this other lady, the answer lady, her and her husband, they have a YouTube thing and she does the knitting and he does the repairs and oh, I want to touch my nose again because I can feel the hair that I've missed in my debunking. my morning. I'm going to get it. Excuse me. Ha. Um, anyway, he had a carriage, and it was a different model, different machine or whatever, but it was jamming up on the person. I thought, oh, that's happening to me. So he walked through all the different things, what to do, and the paths that the needles take and the little flippers, and make sure they're clean. So I took it off and I cleaned all that out, and I give it a little bit of oil, and okay, so get that back on. Smooth, beautiful, great. Okay, I think I got this. So get all the yarn, and I've also gone through every single yarn that I have, like gauge wise. Okay, from string that you would remember the string arts. Okay, from string to the thickness that the yarn that I bought, which isn't that thick. Anyway, same thing, same thing, same thing. So I cleaned it all up, I put it back together, and I figured this has got to be the problem. This had to be the problem. So I'm just going with my string because it's very fine. It's not a lot. There's not a lot to grab and bind and fuss and muss. Might have been a different yarn, but a thin one. Anyway, yeah, this purple. That it bound and it jammed. Now we're stuck. And oh, the language that came out of the machine, I swear. Okay, maybe my own self, but yeah, it was harsh. And so I finally released everything the way they showed me in something I watched, 5 years ago when I was first learning about this. Yes, I've only had this since Sunday, but it feels like an eternity at this point. So I released everything and I finally got it to let go. I ended up taking the brushes off and everything. Like it was like we're in a mess. We're like it's stuck. It's not moving. And there's like you can put the handle down and release the carriage and it lets go of everything so it'll float freely regardless of yarn or any, no matter where you are, but it wouldn't let go. So it turned out that I guess now I have a bent needle after that fight, like a really bent needle. I mean, it was kind of bent before and I didn't really think no mind of it, but now it was really bent. And I'm like, oh, Jax. Okay. Okay, fine. You gotta remember to look at you, not me. Training, training, training. So, don't get off track here, woman. It turns out I have 3 replace. Anyway, I researched, I found how to replace, and every once in a while we just talk about the foam thing. I don't know the proper word, but make sure that your foam is good. Make sure that your foam is good. Make sure that your foam is good. Your foam strip. And I'm looking, I'm like, I don't have any foam strip. There's no foam on here. I don't know what you're all on about. Well, anyway, to replace the needles, I discovered the foam strip. Woo! Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. Like, apparently your needles should have no movement. Like, can you hear that? Lots of movement. It shouldn't have any edge. They should not move. And apparently your foam strip is what? Not so sure how it works because you have to push it down when you put these in. So maybe this part rests, like this piece rests on the needles and the foam pushes up on the, I don't know, just following the instructions. But anyway, this here on the replacement, the foam was at least as thick as my little finger. And so I'm going to say the foam's no good. So I'll fix that today. I'll replace that today. I managed to get 2 of the 3 needles out that are bent. This one is really, really bent, and I can't get it out. Can't get it past where it needs to go at all. Trying as I talk to you here. Yeah, see, it keeps catching there. So I'm going to have to cut that one. Or bend it back. It doesn't matter. It's damaged, so I can just straighten it out so I can get it out or whatever. So that is my mission, and I'm hoping that after I repair these things, the foam bit, I don't know. I think I have some weather stripping laying around. Yes, I'm going to modify my own. Crazy little find here that I ended up with that intrigued me. And it's continuing to intrigue me. Oh, I just want to knit with it desperately. So, yeah. But that's me. That's where I'm at. I'm going to try and show you. Oh, I can't see. I can't see. Man, I can't see. Okay, I got to find my hand. Oh, jeez. Oh, there it is. My hand. Okay, so in the needle. Can you see your hand still? Yes. Do you see that bend? Am I still in my hand? Just a question. Right? That's pretty bent. I mean, considering... Oh, let's not put that one out because it's very close. Let's put this one out. There. Okay, where's my hand again? Here. Okay, so there's quite the difference there between the two. And this is the one I need to straighten so I can get it out because it won't fit through here. No idea if you've seen any of that. I hope so. I so hope so. Anyway, I'm gonna carry on with this. I'm going to do this. This is what I'm doing. The first two were just bowed. So not too badly bent, but enough that it was interfering with things were catching down here on this end and definitely on that end. So after I get these changed out, dun, 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 there should be, oh, it made me think of a person that's passed on. Dun, dun, dun. Used to log together. And whenever we captured a tree, as he sort of spoke, as he called it, dun, dun, dun. Anyway, like I said, he's passed on. Okay, so peace and blessing to each and every one of you. May your day be filled with love and grace and encouragement. And thanks for watching. Thanks for understanding the non-exercise. We will get back on track. Maybe. I hope so. Okay, bye for now.